Dudgies family vlog.
Good morning guys, and welcome back to the vlog. Now in the last video I said to you that I had some exciting news about Speed 32, but before we go into any more detail about that, let's have a little wander around the park and just give you an update. Now at the bottom of the park it's still the same here. I still got no news on when this is opening, but hopefully, well, Easter, I'm guessing Easter, so it's not long. We've got a few weeks. There's still a lot of space here, so you know, obviously I'm excited to see what ends up here. The frogs, look, this is a step in the right direction. They've lifted that back up, so somebody have been here regarding the frogs. That's a good sign. Let's have a look. Yes, 100%, because these bottom plates here, they were off, weren't they? So yeah, I'd like to think this will be open very soon. Fingers crossed. But yeah, everything else is still the same from this angle. The Dodgems are back undercover, waiting for the weekend. Got work going on the Walser. And look at the sign. That is looking absolutely amazing. That's been revamped, and they're repainting the floor. And look over here, look. Now this wall and this fence used to come right across to the end of the way you can see the fresh cement, and they've taken that down to open it up, and I think it looks amazing. It looks fantastic. As you can see there, you've got just a ramp there now, and they've moved these rides back here, look, so they're undercover, because most of the wind comes this way and rain. So yeah, that's really good. Much the same here. This is all much the same. There's nothing really to see there. Same story here. Everything's still exactly the same. Nothing really changed here. Log flume is looking lush. I can't wait to see all the water gushing down there and see people getting absolutely drenched with the splash wall. I'm not sure what the score is with the octopus. I know it passed all its tests and everything, but I don't know, for some reason they've not opened it. I don't know why that is. And it's not brilliant news with Topscan. The rams did come, as you can see there, like they repaired, you know, where I said that they'd gone a bit rusty. That's all been sorted. Then the rams came, and there was something wrong. The left hand had the right hand top on or something, so they had to go back. So frustrating, so frustrating. But yeah, apparently the rams are on their way here now. They should be here within, well, in the next half an hour, I was told. I can't imagine how frustrating that must have been. They pick up the rams, they think, right, let's get on with this. And let's not forget, these rams, right, I don't know, these things are heavy, man. It's not like you can just lift them up. You know, you've got to have the crane to lift them. And then you get them up, you offer them in place, and you realise that it's not going to fit. So they went back, and apparently they're sorted, and they're on their way here now, as I just said. And just as I say that, they arrive. The rams are back. Well, that's a good sign. That's a very good sign. Just talking to the main man, Harry, here now, and they don't know whether it's going to be open for the weekend, guys. Today I'm filming this, it's Thursday. I just don't know. I don't know. He's not sure. We just don't know. They had a problem with the engine on one of the lorries here, and they just put a new engine in it. And yeah, it's going sweet as a nut from what I can gather. But it's like with lots of things, isn't it? You know, you feel like you take 2 steps forward and 3 steps back, you know? And I kind of feel like it's been a bit like that with these rams. Yeah, because they took longer than they were expected to, and then they came, and it was a schoolboy error really. The tops were the wrong way round, and so of course they had to go back and be dismantled, and but yeah, so I don't know, guys, fingers crossed for the weekend. But if you're coming here just with the intention of riding Topscan, I don't know, I'll try and let you know as soon as I know, but I don't know. Right now I don't know. Sorry, I don't know. Okay, so going back to Speed 32. There are things I can tell you, and there's things that they're keeping a secret right now. I've just spoken to Harry, and the expected date for it to be in this country is May. Now, I'm not saying the beginning of May. You know, I personally, I think more towards the end of May, because I think it's the beginning of May they're going to be picking it up, and they've got to bring it over into this country. So that's obviously going to take a while, and it's going to be the first time that they built it, so that obviously is going to be, you know, a longer process than it would be like when you see them put the wheel up now. I mean, they can put the wheel up in 2 days, you know, but obviously the first time it probably took them 3 or 4 days. But the expected date is May, so guys, we're not far off this, right? And let's not forget, this is the biggest, tallest ride in this country, right? The tallest ride in this country. It's made by KMG, Speed 32. A few people have commented saying about what colour it's going to be. A couple of people have guessed blue, and the only thing he would tell me was it's not blue. He said they're bold colours, but it's not blue. But if you're not sure when I mentioned Speed 32 what exactly that is, this is it. Now the name Speed 32 comes from the fact that there's 16 people on each arm. So obviously that's 32 people in total, and that's why they call it Speed 32. As you can see, as it goes round there, each end pivots freely, giving you one heck of an experience. Oh my days. Now that's an absolute beast, isn't it? Now that thing is 65 meters tall. Now to put that into perspective, that wheel there is 32. 65 meters, that is 32 meters. So it's more than double the height of the big wheel. You just can't get your head around that, can you? I can't get my head around that. It's kind of like heights you'd only see either in an airplane, helicopter, or maybe from a drone. That is insanely high. And like, can you imagine how many miles you're going to be able to see this from? You're going to be able to see it, I don't know, I wouldn't be surprised if you could see it from the moon. But no, in all seriously, this thing is an absolute beast. And what I've done is I've done a mock-up of what it's going to look like, and this is what the monster is going to look like. I wouldn't be at all surprised if you don't come down off that ride with cloud in your hair. It's an absolute monster. Now they've got a Facebook page, I've already mentioned that. I'll put a link to their Facebook page in the description down below, so you can go over and you can follow it. They're not releasing the name of the ride. Obviously the ride is called Speed 32, but that's KMG's name for it. That's not going to be the actual name of the ride. The ride is Speed 32, but it will be a named ride, and they're not going to tell you the name of the ride until 2 weeks before. I asked Harry, I said, Harry, come on, you know, you can tell me. You won't tell me. You won't tell me. And the colour, I said people are guessing blue. He said all I can tell you is it's not going to be blue. But I tell you something now, I do know for sure, this thing is really going to be a crowd puller. I can't imagine how busy this fairground's going to be in this summer with a ride like that. And Harry also told me that they've been offered to take it to a fair in, I think he said Germany or Holland, but they've said no, they're going to bring it straight here. So it's coming straight to Barry Island Pleasure Park. This is the information I have been given by Harry Danter. But guys, if you're not subscribed to this channel, you just need to be subscribed to this channel, because I'm going to follow it every step of the way. We're going to watch it being put together, and Henry has also invited me to be on the very first ride with him. And yeah, so that's I'd like to say I'm really looking forward to that. In lots of respects I am, but I don't know, to be that high up in the air and it's spinning, these spinning around rides, and that's basically what it's going to do. You've got this these big arms going around like that, and the seats on it just turn as you now see, now that but I'm going to do it, and Henry's doing it, and Henry said he's doing it for charity. So I'm just thinking, if Henry can do it, I can do it. So things I get myself into. So that's the information, guys. I'm going to show you a picture again what it's going to look like when it's here, and as you can see there, it is going to be absolutely amazing. I really genuinely can't wait to see that up in the skyline of Barry Island. Now, I've been asked about the twister and why the twister isn't set up in the park, and I've just asked Harry that very same question, and he said he doesn't know. So whether that's he doesn't know or whether he can't tell me, I'm not sure. But yeah, it's still here on the back of the truck. But I do hope it comes back to the park, because I don't know, it's a very popular ride, the twister, isn't it? So yeah, fingers crossed. Here we go, the Rams, they're lifting them. Okay, so these are the rams, recently refurbished. Harry was just saying £10,000 each to have these refurbished. And these are the pins. That's the top pin there. Look, right, that's the top pin. Let me see. That's heavy, right? That's heavy. And that's the top pin that goes in up there. This is the bottom pin. I mean, look at the size on that. One man cannot lift that pin. And that pin then goes in here. And obviously the ram goes in between these two pins. Ali's just sanding it down a little there just to make sure that it's straightforward and they can get the pins in first time. And a bit of WD-40 there, of course. And there's Brad there just greasing up the holes. It looks like he's done that before. Am I right, mate? Okay, the moment of truth. This is it. Just guide him in slowly. Like, honestly guys, you can't imagine. These are 3 ton. 3 ton, the rams. And I think Harry said the whole truck, this truck here that you see here, that's 50 ton. So this thing is like a piece of work, man. I'm almost there. I still haven't got a clue how they're going to get that pin in there. I really don't know. Not far off. Literally a couple of inches. Is that it? I think that's it, isn't it? It looks like to me. Look at that, look how well that's lined up there, mate. That's perfect, isn't it? There it is. And he's just greasing up the pin now. So it slides in nice and easy. And yeah, I just still don't know how they're going to get it over into that hole. Oh, here's the pin. 2-man job, mate. Okay, so it was a little bit tight. It was just taking a little bit off the around the edges there to get him in. Bit of gentle persuasion. I'm gonna get there, mate. They're almost there, guys, but I got a feeling that's gonna take them quite a while. But guys, if you're not subscribed to the channel, do us a favor. Well, just subscribe. It's free. It don't cost you a penny. Also, give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate you doing that. I noticed the last video when I mentioned the thumbs up, it's had a lot more thumbs up than normal. So yeah, it really helps the channel, guys. You just click that thumb, and you would be surprised how much that helps the channel. But that's it for this video. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't get lost or squashed, and we'll speak more soon. Bye.
Dudgies family vlog.